Okay, in this video we want to solve for x, and the first thing we'll try is to simply factor it. It might be an easy solve. So we'll say 5x parentheses x, and we know the only way we can get -2 is 1 times -2. So one way we can just simply write, I don't know, -2, let's say -2 here. Now let's say +2 minus 1. This would be 10x minus x. So that would be 9x. And so that wouldn't work. And if we try something else, it would be the same situation. And so we can't actually simply do something like this. It won't produce 5x squared plus 7x minus 2. So we'll cross it out, and we'll use completing the square. And so what we're going to say is 5x squared plus 7x is equal to 2. We're just moving -2 here, so we'll say plus 2. Next we will divide by 5. So let me write this down. Different color. We'll just say divide by 5. This will make it easier to work with. We're dividing by 5 on both sides, so it's legal. So we can say x squared plus 7/5 x is equal to 2/5. And the next thing we're going to have to do is a little bit different than what we normally do. And what we're going to do here is say x squared plus 7/5 x plus a blank term, because eventually we will factor it, is equal to 2/5 plus that blank term, because if we insert a blank term here, we also need to insert the blank term here. And the way we figure it out is by using this term right here, 7/5 x. So what we do is we divide by 2 and then we square it. So 7/5 divided by 2 would be 7/10, and then we square that. So we say 7/10 squared. If we're writing 7/10 squared, we need to write it here also. And you'll see why in a minute why we chose this number. The setup is always the same. We choose the term with x, we choose the constant, the 7/5, we divide by 2, and we always square it for method of completing the square. So I'm putting x by this. And now, if you think about it, we can actually factor this. So this term right here would be x plus 7/10. And this will always be the case. Because now, if we had x plus 7/10, well, let me write it out. If we had, I don't know, just make it clear, x plus 7/10, x plus 7/10 like this, we have x times 7/10, so we have 7/10 x plus 7/10 times x, so another 7/10 x, and this will equal 7/5 x. And 7/10 times 7/10 is this, x times x is this. And so that's why it works. And this would equal 2/5 plus 7/10 squared, so we'll say 2/5 plus 49 over 100. That's 7/10 squared, so 7 times 7 is 49, 10 times 10 is 100. And now we're almost there. So we're going to say x plus 7/10 is equal to plus or minus the square root, this term right here, plus or minus the square root. We're removing the squared here. And so what we're going to get here is, okay, we'll do a common denominator of 100. So that means this would be 40, and this would be 100. So times 20 times 20 plus 49 over 100. And so our final answer would be x is equal to -7/10 plus or minus the square root of 40 plus 49 is 89 over 100. Or we can say, I'm going to need some more space for this. Or we could say x is equal to -7/10 plus or minus the square root of 89 over 10. So let me just show you back really quickly what we had last time. We had square root of 89 over 100. We can't do the square root of 89, but we can do the square root of 100, and that's why we got 10 instead. They're both correct, and that's it.